What if I told you that while fans were waiting for recognition at home, the global music industry had already made its move? And no, it didn't come from Billboard Philippines. It came from Billboard Global. Because while some platforms stayed silent, SB19 didn't just show up on the charts. They made noise, real noise. So now the question is, why did it take the global stage to recognize SB19 again? And did Billboard just send a message without saying a word? Because today, we're diving deep into what's really happening behind the scenes, centered around Wackus at Simula. And trust me, this story is bigger than charts. Before we go further, if you believe SB19 deserves global recognition, hit like, subscribe right now, and comment Global Local. Let's see how strong the Aten community really is. Section 1, Billboard Global steps in. Let's talk facts. SB19 has been building international momentum for years. This didn't just happen overnight. From viral hits to chart breakthroughs, they've consistently proven one thing: their audience is global. Songs like Gento, which exploded across social media, Damn, which made serious chart history, and Visa, which connected deeply with international listeners. These aren't just songs. These are global moments. And yet, despite all of this, fans noticed something unusual: a lack of strong spotlight from Billboard Philippines. No major album push. And that raised questions. Because when an artist is performing at a global level, silence becomes noticeable. Section 2. When numbers speak louder than platforms. Here's the reality most people don't talk about. Billboard doesn't run on opinions. It runs on data, streams, sales, engagement, global reach. And SB19, they are winning in all of those categories. So what happens when the numbers are undeniable? The global system reacts, even if local platforms don't. That's exactly what we're seeing now. Because whether it's through digital charts, international sales, or fan-driven impact, SB19 forced their way into the conversation. Not through hype, but through performance. Section 3. The album that triggered everything. Let's talk about the album, Wackus at Simula. This project isn't just a release, it's a statement. The title itself translates to end and beginning, and that's exactly what it feels like. A transition, a transformation, a new chapter. This album represents growth, identity, independence. It blends past eras with new sounds, creating something that feels both familiar and completely evolved. And that's important, because in today's industry, evolution is survival. And SB19, they didn't just evolve, they elevated. Section 4. Why this moment feels different. Let's be honest. SB19 has had success before, but this moment feels different. Why? Because this time, the recognition is coming from outside first, not inside. And that changes everything. It shifts the narrative from local success story to global force that cannot be ignored. And once that shift happens, there's no going back. Section 5. The global appeal of SB19. So what makes SB19 connect globally? It's not just the music. It's the combination of authenticity, cultural identity, strategic sound. They don't try to copy Western artists. They don't try to imitate K-pop. Instead, they bring something original, something Filipino, but packaged in a way the world understands. And that's rare, because global success isn't about losing identity. It's about translating it. And SB19 does that perfectly. Section 6. The power of storytelling. Another thing that separates SB19, their storytelling. Songs like Gento talk about ambition and success. Damn reflects intensity and power. Visa touches on real-life struggles of Filipinos abroad. These aren't random topics. They're relatable. They're real. And that's why people connect. Because at the end of the day, people don't just listen to music. They feel it. If you've made it this far, you're not just watching, you're invested. Drop fire in the comments if SB19 deserves more global recognition. And don't forget to subscribe, because we're just getting started. Section 7. The elephant in the room. Let's address it directly. Why does it feel like Billboard Philippines is quiet? Now, to be clear, this isn't about attacking anyone, but it's about observation. Because when global charts are reacting, international fans are engaging, data is showing clear success. Silence becomes louder, and fans notice that, because in today's digital world, recognition isn't optional, it's expected. Section 8. What this means for the industry. This moment is bigger than SB19. It's about what's changing in the music industry. For years, gatekeepers controlled recognition, but now, data controls everything. Streaming platforms, global charts, fan engagement. These things don't need permission. They don't wait for approval. And that's why artists like SB19 can rise globally, even without traditional support systems. Section 9. P-pop is entering a new era. Let's zoom out. This isn't just about one group. This is about P-pop. For a long time, K-pop dominated globally. Western artists controlled the charts. But now, P-pop is stepping into the conversation. And SB19 is leading that movement. They're proving that Filipino artists can compete internationally, not just participate, compete. Section 10. What happens next? Here's the exciting part. This is just the beginning, because once global recognition starts, it builds momentum, more listeners, more collaborations, more opportunities, and SB19 is perfectly positioned for that. They've built a strong fan base, clear identity, a proven track record. So the question isn't if they'll grow, it's how far they'll go. If you believe SB19 deserves even more recognition, like this video, share it with every Otten you know, and subscribe for more SB19 content. And comment this: Billboard saw it first. At the end of the day, this isn't about local versus global. It's about one simple truth. The music spoke, the numbers proved it, and the world listened. And SB19, they didn't wait for validation. They created their own moment. And now, the global stage is responding.
Flashpoints illuminate briefly.
They became
Reliability
news.
endures.
An award-winning
Initial
UK-based
responses
Asian
stayed
media outlet
neutral.
documented it.
Displays ticked
That's
upward.
not fan
Logs
hype
captured.
or algorithm luck.
Standard for
That's global
mechanisms
recognition.
calibrated against hype.
So ask yourself,
but as aggregates
why is the
build,
world paying attention
particularly
now?
from Wackies
Like
and
this
Simula,
video.
tension
Share it with
rose
anyone
subtly.
still sleeping
Trackers
on
adjusted.
SB19 and
Observers
subscribe.
noted acceleration.
Because global stories
Pauses
don't
lengthened.
wait for permission.
The field constricted.
1 billion
not from
Spotify
amplified
streams
promotion
across
or
all
spectacle,
credits is not
but
a
from
moment.
sharpened focus.
It's a record
Each datum
of survival.
point landed deliberately.
This isn't one song
Each metric
catching
choice
fire and
balanced
fading out.
impact with
It's
integrity.
years of releases,
This wasn't standard
comebacks,
charting.
risks,
It was calibrated
and
dominance.
reinvention adding up,
SB19
track by
distinguished
track,
through
country by
equilibrium.
country.
They conveyed
Outside of
resonance
K-pop's
without
industrial
dilution,
system,
drive
very
without
few
scatter.
Asian groups
Placement
ever
didn't
reached this
pursue
scale.
visibility.
That's
It
what
assumed
makes it
command.
different.
That separation
A billion
resonates
streams
in
means
rigorous
listeners
domains where
didn't just
excess
arrive once,
often flags
they
instability.
stayed.
Billboard
At this
Global
point,
operates as a
SB19
valuation
isn't
ground,
just doing
not
well.
fan space.
They've crossed
Beyond
into
visible
historical
rankings
territory,
sit
where
algorithms,
careers stop
consumption
being measured by
patterns,
trends
and cross-border
and start
signals
being
that
measured by
filter
legacy.
true scale.
An
This
Asian
arena
online
tolerates
news
no
isn't a fan
leniency.
page.
It
It's
weighs
a
streams,
UK-based,
purchases,
award-winning media
interactions,
outlet
audience
built
spread.
to spotlight
Placements
Asian
emerge
excellence
or
on a
fade
global
based
level.
on proof,
These
not
platforms
proximity.
don't chase viral
Acts
moments.
either register
They
across
document
borders
cultural
or
impact once
recede
it's
into
undeniable.
regional notes.
So when
No
an Asian
retries
reports
exist.
on SB19's
Metrics either align
billion
or they
stream
don't.
milestone,
That's the pressure
it signals something
SB19
bigger than
navigated.
praise.
They entered
It
not
means
chasing
SB19's
entries,
success
but delivering
has moved beyond
consumables that
national
registered
pride
universally.
and into global
Expectations
record-keeping.
in these systems
This
stay
is no
tempered.
longer just
Years
Philippine
of
pop
patterns
history.
condition
It's now
evaluators
part
to
of the wider
skepticism,
Asian music
particularly
narrative.
for acts rooted
Written,
in specific
recognized,
markets.
and
The
preserved on
baseline
an
assumes
international stage.
solid domestic pull,
Notice the language
refined
an Asian
delivery,
used.
structured
Continues
promotion,
to dominate.
yet bounded portability.
Chart-topping songs.
Not bias.
Finally reached a
Empirical
billion
observation
streams.
from volume.
That's not
That
fan
premise dissolved
exaggeration.
swiftly.
It's editorial
What registered
confirmation.
first transcended
Media
tracks
wording
themselves.
matters because
There was
journalists
penetration,
choose precision
no
over
forced
praise.
escalation,
They don't
no
inflate.
overt push,
They verify.
simply pervasive
Every line
traction.
signals
Their
continuity,
presence signaled
not
alignment.
surprise.
not intrusion.
SB19
They integrated
isn't a
like
sudden
entities
phenomenon.
tuned to the
They're a
platform's
force that's been
pulse,
building,
grasping
and
the
now the
metrics at
numbers
play
officially
and the
back the
thresholds
narrative.
involved.
Streams
A pivotal
create noise.
realization
Brands
emerged,
create
understated
proof.
yet firm,
SB19
when
standing
evaluators
as
saw the
Show Me
model
Philippines
didn't fit.
ambassadors for the Redmi Note
SB19
15
operated
series
without accommodation.
shows what the
They
billion
upheld benchmarks
really unlocked.
matching the global feed,
reach
not
attracts
seeking
global
it.
trust.
This wasn't
This
presumption.
is influence
It was
translating
precision.
into market
The
power.
platform later
Brands
reflected
don't
it
partner
plainly.
with moments.
They didn't infiltrate
They
like
partner with
newcomers.
movements.
They
And
flowed like
SB19
established
has
currents.
proven they're not
That
just
nuance
listened
counts.
to,
In
they're
data
believed
realms,
in.
entry
Then
isn't
comes the
extended
perfect
freely.
timing.
It's detected,
As SB19
verified,
hits 1
incrementally
billion
affirmed.
streams, they prepare
SB19
for the
secured it
Waka
unprompted,
Satimula trilogy
not via
finale
volume alone,
on April
but via
18th,
consistency.
2026,
And with that alignment,
at SMDC
discourse evolved
Festival
from
grounds.
monitoring to
A story
integration.
ending exactly
No
as
advance
global
notice
recognition
prepared the
peaks.
industry for this
That's
shift.
not luck.
No
That's
trending
alignment.
post revealed the
Careers
underlying
don't
dynamics.
usually crescendo this
But now,
cleanly.
Billboard
This one
Global
does.
has entered the fray,
And that's how legacy
charting
moments are born.
SB19 in ways that
Spotify shows
demand
who's
attention,
listening.
while local
Wikipedia
channels
shows who's
remain
researching.
measured in their response.
In 2025
This wasn't
alone,
mere chart
SB19
placement.
pulled
It was data-driven
354,000
acknowledgement from the
plus page
highest
views,
level, observed
dominating
by
the Filipino
analysts
pop
who
category.
rarely shift focus without
That's curiosity
cause.
at scale.
This move didn't
People
generate
don't search
immediate
artists
buzz.
they've already
It built
forgotten.
quietly through
They
metrics
investigate
that
artists
shaped
shaping
trajectories.
culture.
So, what
Wikipedia
propelled this
traffic
global
signals
entry?
something deeper
And
than
why does the
fandom.
contrast with
Global
local
interest,
silence carry such
academic
weight?
relevance,
If
and
insights like
lasting
this
cultural
resonate,
weight.
engage
Zoom
now,
out and the
endorse
picture
with a
gets
like,
bigger.
subscribe
This
for
isn't
depth,
just
and signal your
SB19
stance in
winning.
the comments.
It's P-pop
We track
being
evidence,
archived
not
globally.
echoes.
When a
Fan
UK
energy fuels
award-winning outlet
visibility,
documents
but
this
charts
moment,
confirm
it signals a
endurance.
shift.
Careers
Asian
advance
pop
not
is
from
no
viral
longer a
spikes
single lane
alone,
dominated
but
by
from
K-pop.
systems that quantify reach.
SB19
That's
becomes
the
a
pivot
reference
here.
point.
Public
The
metrics
proof that
celebrate
global
peaks.
success can
Global
exist
platforms
outside the usual
validate
system.
sustainability. Followers
Fans
amplify
celebrated
presence.
first.
Data
Now
streams
institutions are
dictate
recording it.
expansion.
That's
This
the
boundary
difference.
defines
Streams
progress.
spike and fall,
SB19
but
has
articles,
always commanded
archives,
dedicated
and
support.
citations
Yet
remain
Billboard
searchable
Global's
forever.
action marks a
This
rare
is the line
milestone.
between popularity and
Quantifiable
permanence.
validation from the core
SB19
infrastructure.
has crossed it.
The timing
When
underscores
media starts
intent.
preserving your
This
story,
surfaced
you're
not
no
amid
longer just
peak
winning
frenzy,
today,
but through
you're
steady
secured in history.
accumulation. When
Let's say
figures
it plainly,
solidified beyond doubt.
SB19
That
didn't ask
pause
for
reflects
validation.
certainty.
They earned
No rush to
documentation.
claim spotlight.
When award-winning
Only evidence
global
that
media
insiders
starts recording
already
your
assessed.
milestones,
When a
the shift is
platform of this
permanent.
stature activates,
More outlets
it
will follow.
reorients perception.
More archives
this
will open.
exceeds fleeting
The
updates.
world is already watching.
It's structural
The real
endorsement.
question isn't
and
whether
precisely
SB19
why this
is
juncture
global anymore.
transcends headlines.
It's who will
It's
be next to
recalibration.
acknowledge it.